Oh, so, good morning. So this is the first field test of the rig that I really wanted to make. Oh yes. Where I've got a microphone going into my voice recorder and the headphone out jack is going into the camera. So this is what I was wanting to achieve with the wow, it's really muddy. It's really muddy and rainy. So I might have to stop this and then find somewhere undercover to go do this. So yeah, so I have tried about 3 combinations of getting proper external audio into the camera. And I know this is more of a tech vid than a wandering vid or a philosophy vid and stuff like that. But, you know, you got to test stuff, and lots of people put money into me getting this rig. So the little voice recorder that I was using on earlier videos is extremely versatile. So it's got, you know, a standard microphone in port. It's got all sorts of advantages. It's got like a headphone out port, which is what I'm using to send a signal into the USB port of the camera. So I've got true external microphone. So this means I can do, you know, long shots. I've got a very cheap radio microphone that I might try tinkering with again. And this actually makes it pretty worthwhile to try and use things like a shotgun mic, or to think about getting a nicer lavalier mic at some point down the road. Yeah, so it's cool. And there's a few. What I like about the new generation, too much. What I like about this new generation of action cams is that there is this understanding that just because you're making films or videos, I'd say it's a film. Every one of these is a film. They're edited, they're chopped. You know, they're slightly, you know, unrealistic, because it's not like going for a walk with me. It's more like heading for, you know, just watching an episode of television. So yeah, need to slow that pan down. So the thing that I found out yesterday, which was cool, is that I could use this, and what I'm using is a GoPro Hero 5 microphone adapter, and it's not made by GoPro, it's third party. I'm going to sit down. So yeah, so it's not made by the GoPro corporation themselves. It's made by a third party, which is always good for competition. So it was about, I don't know, a £5 to buy a GoPro enclosure, this adapter, a little teeny microphone, which is awful and not very good quality. And yeah, so, but the adapter did come with a few extra pop shields. So now I'm gonna just turn this round. I think I'm on full follow. So there you go. I don't know if you can see that. That's the voice recorder connected to the mount. And there's me. So yeah, it is raining. I didn't really want to bring the gimbal and the new camera out into the rain, because you can't mount the camera in a waterproof enclosure, and you can't put the gimbal in an enclosure without it being awful. I don't know, maybe there's you could make some sort of bag with a nice flat piece of plastic to go over the camera, and then you could use it in the wet. But yeah, this is England. So yeah, so I've got this audio recorder sorted out. and it's pretty good. So I've built a little container, a little thing out of a selfie stick. I don't know whether that's in focus, but if you look at, there's a selfie stick phone holder holding the audio recorder, and there's a cable going, the bottom black cable is going to the microphone socket, and that means that I can essentially see the sound bars when I'm recording voice. It's very handy and a great idea. And the other thing I managed to get sorted out yesterday is getting my phone to talk to the Bluetooth of the let me turn that around. Let's go around this way. Let's see if it'll go around. No, let's go around the other way. Just reset the gimbal. Can you come around? No. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. Let's tilt the camera up a little bit. Yeah, so I've managed to get the audio working and the Bluetooth working on the gimbal. Well, the audio working on the camera and the gimbal sorted out. So when I get back home, I'll probably find out that it hasn't recorded properly. But yeah, it does seem to be working. But it is kind of handy in that, you know, essentially got two audio tracks. And if you've done a lot of video editing, an extra audio track is always a good thing, just in case the primary audio track dies on you. So yeah, and it is raining. And I do have a very limited time this morning, but on the plus side, it is good to get out into the woods, even if it's only for 10 minutes. So that's why I'm under the bridge like a troll. So when I turn that round, I bet if I do that, you can see the river. It is raining pretty heavily. And I spend a lot of time mucking about. But now that actually works. So if I can attach a standard lavalier mic to this, I can probably attach, you know, much more interesting microphones and stuff like that. So that gives me some flexibility as far as sound goes. And obviously most of the time when you're recording with an action camera, generally you're using a lavalier, and a minimum piece of kit, so you had less stuff to get charged, would probably be how I've been doing it before. The own brand microphone with the action camera and the gimbal. And in another testament to hoarding, let's bring the camera up. I remembered that I'd bought a boom pole, which is essentially for microphones, but it just happens to be all standard fittings. So the boom pole does fit rather well. So that means that although there's a bit that's broken, so I've got, I wonder if that'll keep it level. Didn't anticipate I didn't anticipate the boom pole, but essentially what I can do now is I've got, with the gimbal keeping everything smooth, I've essentially got what could be construed as an action camera crane. So I can go for nice pan shots. And I can put the microphone further away. It does mean reaching up. I don't think it will lower more than that. There you go. So I can put the camera further away And yeah, I do need a longer microphone cable, but I've got plenty of audio extensions at home. This is one of those few times that being a bit of a hoarder as far as electronics goes, and audio and camera equipment, and having big boxes full of random junk, is that you can kludge this stuff together. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. So I've got the Bluetooth thing sorted out so I can remotely control the camera, and on a nicer day, it'd be nice to sit down by the river and give you some nice sort of beauty shots while I'm talking, so I can be far away from the camera and just put like a normal stereo extension into the camera and see how that goes. But yeah, short video today, mostly because I'm short on time and it's raining. If I had more time, I'd probably get some more done. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching and do take care.